Hi guys, and welcome back. Here I'm showing you my Famicom cartridges that I've produced so far. These are made of course by JLCPCB, but I uh, I designed the boards using Diptrace, of course with schematics I found online. So this is an NROM cart, the simplest cart that you can make for the Famicom. Uh, there are two EPROMs needed. Of course, the traces are not perfect here. I used an auto route function to make this. This is the newer version of the NROM, version 3.1, made this year. So better looking traces and blue PCB. The HV mirroring option you see here at the back. Instead of them being solder pads, I um, put three holes right here wherein you can put a switch, a slide switch. These use the 27C256 EEPROM, UV EEPROM. Each chip is 32 kilobytes in size. This is CNROM cartridge. Uses a discrete memory mapper. This is 74HC161, and as you can see I put them all on sockets. Here's the slide switch for the HV mirroring selector. um, this is actually the uh, front of the cartridge, but on original cartridges I think the components are on the back, so you have to insert it like this on the Famicom. This one however, you have to insert it components front. So it has diodes there for that I believe should work for some games, but most of the CNROM games will work without the diodes. So here's another one. So some of the games I have made using the using those boards. Let me get them out for a bit. Of course, all of these are made. Here we go. I believe this is Road Fighter. Yeah, I should find a way to label my cartridges. As you can see, this is still on the socket, so this is actually a test PCB. This one I think is what was that game? Burger Time. Those are NROM games. This is the CNROM cartridge. As you can see, the mappers and the EEPROMs are now permanently soldered on the board. So I think this game is Shooting Gallery.
You funny.
And this here is another game, Tengen Tetris.
Oh, children, check pro.
So some of the NROM games that I've already made. Um, this is Mappy. I've featured this in my previous videos. So this uses the green board that I had made.
One green and one yellow, right?
And here is Battle City. This uses the very first prototype board I've ever designed. As you can see, the solder pads for the HV mirroring is so tiny, and the traces are really small, but this works. So I manually routed the traces on this one on Diptrace instead of using the auto route function. As you can see, there are only a few vias. I think there are about four vias. But I was thinking this would be the final design, but I'm thinking I could make it even better. This size of board does not fit in any Famicom cartridge case, so they cannot be used with aftermarket cartridge cases of any sort. So these can just be used bare. So yeah, though they work, I won't be able to put a proper label on them unless maybe I put them on the back right here and cover the EEPROM windows with I was thinking some sort of silver tape, but electrical tape will probably do, or a more professionally made sticker to indicate the game as well. Like say for example here we can put Tengen Tetris and Shooting Gallery right here. My next project would probably involve a newer design PCB that could probably fit in a case where the components would be at the back instead of at the front. But I haven't decided to make that yet. The next project that really comes after this, after the CNROM, is the UNROM, which supports more games. It has two discrete mappers, so I expect a bigger board, or it can be placed, it can be made or produced using surface mount components. So it might not be through hole anymore, but surface mount memory mappers and EEPROMs. I've already made the design on Diptrace, but I haven't really finalized it yet, and I haven't submitted it to JLCPCB for production. So there you have it, my DIY Famicom carts so far. You have the NROM and the CNROM. So if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button, share, leave a comment, subscribe if you can. Once again, enjoy.